After the installment of the Game Boy Advance SP, Sony decided to make their own handheld console, the PSP. The PSP seems to have much more better graphics as the Game Boy Advance SP does. Reason why? Because the PSP seems to have the same old graphics as the PS2 does. Ever since this happened, Nintendo decided to make their very own new handheld console, and that is Nintendo DS. The Nintendo DS has its very own cool special features. This is one of them, the screens. This screen right here is pretty much just a regular screen. This one is very special, and it reminds me of the iPod Touch. Reason why? Because you're able to use this wireless pen. You can use this pen to draw your own stuff or pictures on the screen. Or you use them to press like buttons on the options instead of using one of the buttons on the Nintendo console to choose whatever you want. And that's pretty much what this pen really does. Now the Nintendo DS has its very own good selection of games. Some of them are good and some of them are pretty bad. And the games themselves look pretty much like little chips. I guess they chose to do this just so you're able to fit as many in your pocket. So goodbye to the good old cartridges as the Game Boy Advance and the regular Game Boy had. The coolest thing about the Nintendo DS, and not only they're able to play Nintendo DS games, but you're also able to play Nintendo Game Boy Advance games. Sorry about that. However, you're not able to play Game Boy games, Game Boy or Game Boy Color games on the Nintendo DS. So if you want to play Game Boy games, you get your own Game Boy Color or play them on the Game Boy Advance. Now, pretty much most people today don't have this anymore. They have the very new Nintendo DSi, and pretty much the only new thing about it is that you're able to go on online purposes on there, or you're also able to take pictures with it. And I guess pretty much every single electronic out there has that feature. So pretty much if you're looking for something cool, or if you're pretty much bored all the time, I suggest you check this out because it's actually pretty good.